so it got dark last night. I didn't feel like using lights to run the camera, but we got real close to that bull. We called him in once. He came below us, got our wind, and busted out of there. I still had some time, so we started pushing in on him. Called him back in, but it was like 5 minutes after legal shooting light. And so Cody made the right decision to back out and not shoot him. At least we got some footage of him on the horizon. That was in their unit. In another neighboring unit to us, the bulls are talking quite a bit, according to a friend of mine. And then here, right across the highway, they're not talking. We've heard literally 3 bugles in our unit. Well, actually, we've heard like 5. 3 of them were from the same bull as he left us. They seem pretty nocturnal based on the game camera footage we've seen. We're gonna get up here into a spot that's pretty high in the hills, check a wallow and check the camera on it and see if maybe they're out a little bit more during daylight hours on that. It's pretty much no moon. You'd think they would be out during the day, but for whatever reason they're not. So that kind of debunks that whole theory. I think they're out when they want to be out, and they're in bed when they want to be in bed. We're going to try and get something going at some point here. It's September 7th, halfway through the hunt, and we got time. We can make it happen. Jake, what's your mental state?
Tired. Not mentally awake at all.
What are we gonna do?
Hopefully kill an elk. Go up and check these wallows, see if they've had any activity on them. John was in there 2 days ago? 3 days ago. Said it looked like there was activity. Camera was kind of in the wrong spot, so replace the camera, we'll see what's on there.
Word.
Or maybe find a bull there and shoot him.
Word.
Or maybe go back to camp and take a nap.
Okay, we got a growler. Finally. in here or if we go with them. So, what you got going on there?
Little tag soup, literally.
See that?
It might have got a little wet from the rain. Folded up real nice, like here.
I'm out of shape. And Jake is a daddy long legs. So we gotta catch our breath, but we're heading into the wallows where we heard that bull this morning, where he went all squealy and then quiet on us. So, ready? We're in the wallow blind. It's not really much of a blind. There's just some sticks. September 8th. Still not much action going on, so any day now. We heard one little faint bugle. It was hard to tell where it came from. It was more of a, I'm over here. They've been really hard to locate. Hey, psst, psst. Breaking. You might want to get down here. He may be coming. Get to that brush right down there. They're in here. They're just not fired up. I mean, how do you push in and challenge one if he'll only let you know where he is once or twice? It's tough, but it'll get better as the week goes by. Well, those bulls never did answer us again. We got one sounded like a young bull. Gave us just a little, I'm over here. And then that one that sounded like a mature bull that was coming from right where we heard him yesterday, that squealer. Except he didn't squeal today, so it might be a different bull.
More of a moan.
He kind of gave us the little. I know you like my sound effects. That's pretty much it. He did that twice, and the one time was more growly, and it sounded like he was coming down the hill. So we set up. Nothing happened. I guess he pushed off. But anyway, at least we're hearing them. At least we know they're there now. The last 2 days, but we need something to give.
It's a tough one. Been tough. We hiked 800 or 900 feet vertical this morning, and then I don't know. We'll see where we're at when we get back. Seems like they're kind of in that transition area, up towards the top of these rims. I don't know. We'll see. Gotta make it happen eventually. Jake, out.
We're back at the wallows. The elk hit every one of the wallows. There's basically 5 wallows up here, and they hit every one of them. And we only picked up a partial video of one bull. He looks like a fairly mature bull, but that's all we got. We couldn't even see his whole rack, so that was at 3:42. We got here at 4:23. So, I don't know. We'll see. It looked like there were a bunch of elk in here. So, stay tuned.
I'm done with my thought.
There's so much good footage. If I would just turn on the camera without Jake knowing.
I'm like a star.
But if Jake knows, it's over.
I can tell one of my jokes. I don't know it right now.
There was that one about an elephant on a fly's butt.
What? Oh. That my bow shoot good enough to shoot an elephant off a dad's butt.
Hey Jake, why are we sitting here if the elk already came in?
That's a good question. I have no idea. I've been thinking that for a while.
On Monday night, they came in at like 4:30, 6 something, and 7 something.
Yeah. But we weren't sitting here making all kinds of noise. I didn't even get any ice cream.
Yeah, but that was your fault. Such an idiot. I offered you ice cream. I said, Jake, ice cream.
It's my bowstring.
Well, it's September 10th. I've heard some bulls bugle a little bit already. We're into legal shooting light, but it's too dark to pick it up on the camera, so I'm gonna wait a few minutes before I start in on them. There was one bull that barely answered me, so I went towards him. And when I did, one answered behind me, which was downwind. So when I went to scramble to sit back up, the next thing I knew he was farther away. I got one barely answering again down here. It's probably that same bull from earlier. Make a play. Well, that was fun. It was a young bull and a spike. I don't know, like a little 4x4 and a spike. 4x4 was pushing the spike around. And I think I had 2 cows. I just pushed up on them, and I got a good look at all of them, but, well, of the 2 bulls, the spike and the young bull. But I didn't try to draw, and I didn't want to pick the camera up till they turned around, so it was fun. literally just got done. Just was thinking, maybe I'll see a bear back in here. Wasn't a very big bear, just a little guy. Looked healthy though. That was cool. It was 60 yards, but it was really cool. But it wasn't the bear I'd be looking for. I have a tag, but it's still cool. I love it. It's about 6:20. I'm just back up at the wallows that are up in the hills here where nobody really goes, which is cool. It's been quiet. Real quiet. Jake is up on top at another little dirt tank. Mosquitoes are killing me. I'm killing them. Sit here for about another hour or so. I'm smoked. I don't know if it's just finally catching up with me, all the walking and stuff, or if it's something I ate, or what it is, but I just feel like kind of like garbage. So I'm making my walk out of here. It's a couple miles out of here, so. And I realized that I might not have really explained the bear situation. I have a bear tag. I was walking up in here with a camera and a tripod in one hand, my bow in the other, and I came around the corner and picked my head up and saw this black thing, and I looked a little closer and realized it was a bear sitting upright, staring at me. So it had already seen me before I saw it, and I decided pretty quickly that it wasn't really what I was looking for if I was going to shoot a bear. It looked too much like one I've already shot, for one thing, and it looked a little smaller than I wanted to shoot. And so the other thing is that if I do shoot one, I want it to be on camera. And with him already looking at me, that was pretty difficult. So I knelt down real quick to set my bow down and hit record. When I did, he started to leave, and I whistled at him, and he stopped and sat there broadside. He was 60 yards. So it just wasn't what I wanted to shoot, and I thought it was really cool to get it on video. So I did go ahead and reach for my bow, and I figured I'd just, maybe knock an arrow in practice or something, or see if he would stand still. But he decided that was enough, and he left. He didn't run off, but he left. So anyway, that's why. I'm ready to get some rest. Hit it hard again tomorrow. Today's September 10th. Tomorrow's September 11th. Duh. I'm just gonna make my way out of here and get back at a reasonable hour. Get back after it tomorrow. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. We're not, obviously, as I toss the camera around, we're not filmographers or anything. We're just trying to share our hunting experiences. And thank you for watching.